4 minutes of added time have been played. Check of the watch from Jared Gillett. Bratton, Broich slips it through. Berisha, chance to win it. Snaffled up by Van den Broek, and then down goes Berisha. Penalty! Penalty for Brisbane Roar. Berisha celebrates as though they won the grand final already. Big decision by the referee. Late drama again in the grand final at Suncorp Stadium. It'll be the last kick of the grand final, and Brisbane will have the chance to seal back-to-back championships.
Well, it's not going to do the Perth players any good to protest, and I reckon all the neutrals can understand the emotion behind the reaction. With Besart Berisha into the penalty area, he scrapped and he persevered. It's an air swing from one view. Here he goes. This will be instructive. The first replay, not so. And he looks to pull the trigger. Not sure about that at all. I'm not sure about that at all.
Well, if they score the penalty here, Brisbane, Perth will argue long into the night and beyond that the spot kick should never have been awarded. It's all on this. Besart Berisha shortly to win the grand final. It's all on Danny Vukovic for Perth glory. As it was 12 months ago, it comes down to a penalty kick. And Berisha scores! And Brisbane Roar have won the grand final.
But huge talking point at the end with the penalty kick awarded in the 5th minute of injury time. Did Jared Gillett get it right or not?
He did get it right.
This could well be the last attack of the game.
Well, have we got late drama here? They might have a chance to win it here. Garucho's free kick. It's far too close to Theo, who spilled it as well. I needed 2 or 3 grabs at the ball. Oh, and then he swung an arm out at Dylan McGowan. And a straight red for Michael Theo. Extraordinary. Utterly extraordinary.
Was this going to be a penalty, Simon? It is a penalty. Amazing.
Utterly extraordinary. We're almost in the 9th minute of stoppage time. And it's Therio against Christensen. And Sergio Therio has won the points for the Reds in the most dramatic circumstances at Cooper Stadium.
It should be a foul for us, and then if he thinks it's deliberate, then he can send him off, but it shouldn't be a penalty. But I don't know why he doesn't see the foul in the first place, and I didn't even know if he really went to go hit him.
Look, you've got to wait till all of it comes out, because I don't know if it was provoked or unprovoked. We don't know what happened between the two coaches, if there was any preamble to it, but the fact is that the Adelaide coach ended up on the ground, and questions have to be answered. And probably a price is going to have to be paid by Ross in particular if it's proven that he did strike the guy.
So we do know there was a strike.
As far my sources tell me, yes.
Cristiano led with the elbow there and has caught his man, and Matthew Breeze has gone straight to the pocket. Kevin Muscat is remonstrating with referee's assistants. What is to be the decision by Breeze? Well, you can see how much blood is dripping from the heads of Rodrigo Vargas, clearly caught by the Brazilian. Now there's a big decision to make here so early on in such a big game for Matthew Breeze.
Well, he had his yellow card out already.
It's a straight red. Unbelievable. First 10 minutes, and as they did in the grand final 2 years ago, Adelaide United lose a man through indiscipline. Aurelio Vidmar, I'm sure, cannot believe it. They've made such a positive start too, and now they've lost their top goal scorer. Stupid, reckless.
Well, it was just a high ball.
I think that's harsh. That's never a red card for me. He's using his arms. You teach players, I've said this countless times, for balance. There's no swing in that. That is a terrible, terrible decision in the biggest match of the season. I'm sorry, that's my opinion.
Well, I have to say with you, Robbie, having seen the replay,
he's ruined the game.
Brilliant turn. Little touch to Troisi. And here goes Archie Thompson. Saved by Theo. Look at them. And he goes down Milligan. No penalty given, and they're going to get it out of there.
And here's the penalty situation. Yes or no? Milligan's away. Touches away. Contact penalty. How do they get away with that?
You know, after the midweek's game, I thought there was no way in the world we'd get a clearer penalty in our tenure as a football club. But tonight's, that's taken the biscuit. That was, I'm almost embarrassed.
The FFA should really look into, you know, how we get this better, because, you know, from my perspective, the referees need to be full-time if we're going to be taken seriously, because to make a simple decision and get that wrong, and there's 4 of them out there.
Good climb again by Matt Simon. Alex Ross, chance for Sydney. Was he brought down? Chris Beath had a look at it, had a think about it, and said no.
Thornthwaite, Bross, penalty.
A clear penalty.
It's a penalty. Chris Beath was close. He had a good look at it.
All 3 years, 1 month and 1 week of pain are finally over for the Western Sydney Wanderers. They have a derby win at last after 9 fruitless attempts.
Patrick Guznorbo is asking the ref what's going on.
Well, they're happy for the free kick to be taken quickly, or are they? Well, initially, Jared Gillett let that run, and the whistle came a little bit too late, and that's why Scott Jamieson and others are leading the protest. Tony Popovich is in a discussion with the 4th official. Huge controversy.
He blew the whistle to play. We played, we scored. That's it. If he's blown the whistle to play, well then we made one mistake. We actually listened to the ref, he blew the whistle, we played and we scored. That's it. He'll explain it on Fox and that'll make it all better.
Finding Karuska. Gets it back onto his left. Mork's made his move. Karuska trying to reward it. There's a coming to go. A penalty has been given. The contact looked like it might have been out of play, but Sorensen turns around and sees the referee pointing to the spot. Huge decision. Right before half-time.
Well, Karuska for Mork, the run out of midfield, and he didn't give it up, and if it's in the field of play, he's taken him out. It's a penalty. And Strebdolowski was right on it. And Mork, sheer perseverance. I'm not giving this one up, and you're out of here, said Sorensen, and that's a penalty. Eyes for the man, not the ball.
Miss a couple this season. In both the Champions League and the league. So it's Jitte's moment. He waits for Sorensen to commence. And they're in dreamland. Adelaide United 2-0 up at the break. To go top of the A-League ladder. Completely outplaying the home team thus far. At half-time, it's Adelaide United 2, Melbourne City 0. And it's all going off by the sideline as the teams leave for half-time. Stefan Mork, a central figure. They've got to keep their cool here. Navio involved, well, Mork. They're struggling to hold him back. You've never seen the youngster so irate. Well, what will the officials make of all this? They're trying to separate the two teams before they head down the tunnels. Well, look what this means. Round 27, it's going to continue down the tunnel, it seems. A whistle from Strebdolowski trying to calm things down. We've got some cool heads like Eugene Galekovic. Well, they've got to get in there and sort this out. Relax is the cry.
Actually sorts it out. Cernak drives it in again. Dyron Dale's there. Penalty given. Oh my God. And a yellow card for Diogo Ferreira, the new man on.
The away
He's been
supporters
accused
are in
of
raptures.
cuddling his opponent, and the Melbourne victory. Well, they thought they were on their way to 3 points.
No,
now the Fury have a chance to equalise. Extraordinary.
Well, the only thing I can think of is there was a little bit of a coming together just prior to the kick, and he called it back to have a word. Now, if he said to them, I don't want to see any of that because I'm going to book you, and now we see the reaction.
Well, there's been another red card. They're down to 9 men. Okoto got a little crazy. A Melbourne Victory player wound up on the deck.
I think it was Kevin Muscat. I think it was Muscat who went down, and he's induced something there, and that's disappointing for the Fury. Let's not forget they've got the ball on the penalty spot, but there was a lot of angst, and Okoto's pushed Muscat in the chest.
He led with the head, but he's only pushed him. That is certainly not a straight red card, is it, Mark Wozniak?
I'd like to see it again.
Oh, what a debut!
I do not think that was a red card at all.
What a debut for Chris Boyle.
Actually, I'd like to see it again because I think he's actually bent down to pick up either the referee's whistle or something on the floor.
It looked like he was trying to push Muscat out of the way to retrieve something off the deck.
Franz Straka has gone to take Okoto down to the tunnel. The coach felt he needed to get involved. He's given some sympathy by the fourth official to step out of his technical zone just to clear things up.
Pondoliak looking for a big crossfield ball. That's a bad ball from Baisley. Chance for the Mariners. And Shea Bunce pulls him down from behind. And Peter O'Leary points at the spot. And I think Shea Bunce is going to be in trouble as well. The Knights players insisting that the referee goes and speaks to the assistant referee. And I think it's going to be a penalty. And I think Shea Bunce is in real trouble. Well, we saw it last week, and there it is, a red card for Shea Bunce. We saw it last week with Paul Okon. The Knights players incensed Wozniak. And he slots that one.
You would think this is definitely the last chance.
Vukovic is up from the back again. It's all or nothing for the Mariners. Flicked on, and over the top by John Aloisi. And there are more claims for a penalty this time. There's going to be a card issue to Danny Vukovic. In fact, he's been sent off for the second time this season. It's ending in disaster for the Mariners.
Well, they did.
Now they will remonstrate with the assistant referee.
But Danny Vukovic didn't even wait for the red card. He said something and just ran straight off. But it was a clear handball. That had to be spotted by the referee. And he's missed it.
Well, the arguments will rage on and on. But all eyes now again turn to Mark Shields. And when he will blow his full-time whistle. And that is confirmed. It ends in drama.
Interesting. Alessi just backed off and Hall sensed the opportunity. He's got him for pace. And now Hall looking for Montagno, who's going to have a tap in. It's going to be 2-0 to the Newcastle Jets. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Offside flag up against Montagno. Oh, how could that have happened? The big Ecuadorian striker, it's been that kind of season for him.
Certainly great play here from Hall breaking forward. Fantastic opportunity, Montagno coming in.
How on earth has he given offside there?
And that is just a disastrous decision, isn't it?
That is a shocking call by the assistant on the far side.
But the hosts restored their lead controversially less than 2 minutes later.
Appeals for handball. Liam Reddy
At game speed, to me, it just like an accident. I can discount. I always discounted it was a dive from Berisha. There was contact. What was the nature of the contact? And this Foxfield, these focus points here show brilliantly how well the decision was made by the referee. Liam Miller does make contact with Besart Berisha. That contact does have a material impact on that key foot of Besart Berisha. It's a very, very good decision from the referee.